What's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyron Tyson. I'm the business golfer, and today we out on the course. We out walking the course. Had an opening in my schedule, so I figured I'd go out and try to get 9, because the weatherman said it was going to rain, but it only drizzled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing a real golfer can't handle. One thing about membership at a club is they charge you for the cart. You know, the round may be included, but they do charge you for a cart. I'm already paying dues for the membership. I ain't got time to be paying for a cart too, so we about to get in real good shape. I don't know how the recording content and walking thing is gonna work at the same time, but it's gonna be a gradual process as my lungs and cardiovascular strength gets there. Something I want to talk about that I have noticed with this game of golf. As you all know, golf is a very exclusive sport. It's a sport of the wealthy, and it's a sport that a lot of the professional associations that run the sport, they're trying to grow the game. So growing the game means pretty much exposing and being able to provide access within the game to anybody, right? Not that only people with money can play the game, trying to make it so whereas though the game is accessible to everybody. And I 100% agree with that. But you got to be careful with a lot of these things that sound too good, like grow the game. It rhymes too good, it sounds so marketable. But let me tell you, that's exactly what it is. When they talk about growing the game, they're really talking about increasing profitability. How do you increase profitability? By creating more customers, creating more consumers, and creating more viewers. So because right now people only know golf to be the boring old rich man sport, and some people don't even look at the game as a sport. They look at it just as a luxury or something that you do when you're rich and on vacation and where you close business deals, right? But as we all know, this game is way more than that. It's way deeper than that, and it's bigger than just a game. And what I'm really noticing with the profitability play of growing the game is, since I started playing the game, I've seen, since the COVID boom, an explosion in cost in the golf world, right? You got driving ranges that are upcharging on buckets. You got courses that are upcharging on greens fees just because there are more people wanting to play the game. And it's like, how y'all trying to grow the game but then profit off the growth? I mean, listen, that's business at the end of the day. That's why I guess they're in the game of the business. But that's the frustration with growing the game and the game becoming more popular and accessible, is now they can profit off of it and charge more. And if they're charging more to make more because there are more people playing the game, is it really becoming more accessible? Because as we all know, cost of living has gone up through the roof, right? Eggs, groceries cost way more than they did 5-10 years ago. So now is it really more accessible? But look, I'm not complaining because I'm still paying and I'm still playing. But I just see what's really going on. I don't like the wool to be pulled over my eyes too much. It's already done too often out in the real world. I don't want it in my peace of mind and therapy with the game of golf. So that's just something that's just really been on my mind as I've seen the game of golf evolve, as I've seen the culture evolve and expand. A lot of the culture is also starting to grow in it, with Eastside Golf, with Pluto Golf, Malbon Golf. Like, the swag is coming to golf, especially from the apparel, design, and clothing side. You know, I really can't wait to see where golf is in, 5-10 years, from a professional perspective, from a cultural perspective, from a game perspective. And then I really want to see how much it's going to cost, because it seems like everything is just getting more and more expensive. And if everything else is getting more and more expensive, so is golf. So I'm the business golfer. Appreciated y'all walking a little bit with me. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend that golf. and keep tapping in. I'll see y'all next time.